Is there a name for this?
Yeah, it's the DrainGear podcast.
Okay. So do you have like a normal little intro you do?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we have the logo and this little song to go with it and the whole 9 years.
Got a
Haven't you
song.
watched any of them yet? Come on, guys. All right. What's up, everybody? Jake here with the DrainGear podcast. We're back with another episode here in the podcast studio, and we are very fortunate to have a couple of guys that are pretty important in the industry that we're in with us today. And so we're pretty excited to have Wyatt Kilmartin and Jeff Albertini with us from Ridgid Tool Company. Super stoked to have them. They were in the area and stopped by. As most of you know, we're a new Ridgid distributor, and we're really excited about that. And so they just popped in to say hello to us. So we're really honored to have these guys here today. So, hey guys, welcome to the DrainGear podcast. We've got it outfitted with some Ridgid gear as well for you. So, yeah.
Thanks for having us, Jake.
Absolutely.
We're
welcome.
excited to be here.
Yeah, cool. So you guys were in the area and popped in to say hello. We really appreciate that. It means a lot to us. You guys are a pretty big deal in the world of Ridgid.
You say
and
that to all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We do. But, in the world of, drain cleaning and diagnostics and the things that we deal with, it's you guys are pretty well known. So it's pretty cool to have you here. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, Wyatt. First, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do for Ridgid.
Yeah. Happy to be here. I'm Wyatt Kilmartin. I manage our Underground Technologies business, which is our drain cleaning, diagnostics, and which is cameras and locating.
Nice.
It's been a really exciting business to be in. I've been managing that almost 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been with Emerson, our parent company, almost 20 years, but
Wow.
18 of that has been with Ridgid. Really great company, great brand, great people. And it's been exciting. I've worked in China, I've worked in Singapore. So I feel like even though I've been with the same company for a while, I've gotten to do a lot of really interesting things. But the highlight is the working with the people, the customers, which, now you're on both sides,
Right, yeah.
An end user and a distributor. So I'll be curious to hear how
Yeah.
that's going. But it's been a lot of fun, a good ride, and happy to spend a little time here with you.
Good. Cool. Jeff?
Yeah, I'm Jeff Albertini. I've been with Ridgid for about 11 years now, running the director of marketing for our Underground Technologies business. So work with Wyatt here,
Mm-hmm.
focus primarily on our drain cleaning side of the business and all of our new product development. So I'm working with our product managers and our engineers and all the cross-functional teams across Ridgid to bring these new products to the market for us.
Yeah, nice. And, Wyatt, we've known each other a good while.
Mm-hmm.
I was with a company before this, and we kind of ran in some of the same circles and had a lot of the same discussions with lots of the same people. And so we've kind of known each other for a good while. And it's fun to actually now kind of start to really get to know each other on a level of, being a distributor for you guys, which is kind of fun because it's a lot of the tools and gadgets that I've loved and enjoyed over the years when I was in the contracting business. And now I get to offer those to people and use some of that expertise, to share with those contractors that were like me when I was in the field. And what I've realized though through this is that, wow, have a lot of things changed. I was on the Ridgid forum and I used to learn so much from the Ridgid forum years ago. And technology has just really taken over. And there's lots of new and exciting, cool things in the world of diagnostics and drain cleaning that were not around when I was doing what I was doing. So what's new? Tell us a little bit about that. There's lots of new things going on. So what insight can you guys share on some of the new technology that you guys have going on?
I'll let Jeff talk about the products in particular, but I think what's exciting is that this industry continues to evolve.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot in my 18
Right.
years as well. And I remember when we had the roundup in 2008.
Yeah, Ridgid
You
Roundup.
had to come to the campus.
The Ridgid Games.
Yeah. You still have your medal?
I'm sure I do somewhere
around.
Somewhere around the toilet seats that look like the Olympic rings. Yeah,
Yeah,
we've got that somewhere.
That was cool. But the thing we're seeing, and we've been, we met at the Wet Show a few years ago and
Mm-hmm.
have maintained that relationship. But what I'm seeing steady is people continue to look for that productivity. We got a lot of megatrends going on. You got aging infrastructure.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that there's 3 million kilometers of pipe in the U.S. alone, and the average
crazy.
age is 50 years.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of repair and maintenance necessary there. So that plays into cameras and drain cleaning. But with the start of flex shaft, that gets you into a different type of cleaning, that wall to wall. And then, if you were at the wet show this year, you saw we said easy as 1, 2, 3. If you have a flex shaft and you have a camera, you're two of 3 steps into pipe rehab. And we're getting really excited for getting Ridgid into that space, which I think it is exactly where we should be going. So lots of exciting things upcoming, but Jeff, why don't you hit some of the things in here and now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, it's really exciting to have you guys as a distributor partnership with us here, because, everything you're doing in the pipelining industry is something that we haven't entered before.
Right.
So as we're bringing new products to market into that space, having a distributor like yourselves that has access to those markets and those end users, that's a great natural way for us to get, more of our cameras out there, more of our drain cleaners, and now expanding our businesses into pipe rehab. And as Wyatt said, 3 million kilometers of aging pipe throughout just the U.S. alone, much less the rest of the world. It's crazy
to think about.
It really is. It's just endless opportunities for our customers and ultimately for their customers to get problems resolved, have it fixed the right way for a permanent solution, so that people don't have to come back for callbacks and things like that. All back to the productivity play that Wyatt mentioned, and everything we do. Every time we're designing products for any part of our business, it's all about how can we get our customers one more job? What is the productivity play? What problems can we solve that guys are running into, that folks are running into on a daily basis, and making that easier? So in drain cleaning specifically, adding flex shaft to our business and line of drain cleaners has just been a huge success for us. And we're going to continue to innovate in that space with both machines and looking for additional accessories that we can offer to expand that business offering.
That's
to
great.
Give you all those different applications so customers can solve whatever problem they run into.
That's great.
So that's really a heavy focus for us on the drain cleaning side, but we're also bringing new developments with drum machines, sink machines. We're going to continue expanding our entire line. So look for more of that to come in the coming years, but there's a long roadmap and a lot of innovation that we plan on bringing out to the market.
The one thing that I noticed very quickly when we started to we went up to Elyria and had training. We took part of our team up there. We've actually had 2 waves now of our employees go up for training as a distributor to learn more about those products. And the technology around the cameras is insane. Like all the apps and like different things with the locators, it's just changed so much from when I was in the field. I can't believe it in the advancements. So that's, for me, is really exciting because there's so much technology inside of that ecosystem of the cameras and the apps and things. It's just really cool.
I think in the cameras, we try to stick with a few main things. The first is durability. And we got into cameras 26 years ago.
That's what you're known for.
And cameras were around before we got into it, but nobody trusted them because they would break. And a broken camera is worthless to you. But the Ridgid Sea Snake lived on that durability. People trusted it, and that offered them a new revenue stream.
Right.
You could charge just for the inspection, or you could validate the heck out of the cleaning you did and prove to the customer what you did. So durability is number one. The second thing people don't think about too much is the compatibility.
Right.
You can plug in a monitor that you bought today and a reel you bought 15 years ago or longer.
That's great.
So you can completely, evolve your camera inspection business as you see fit and add new things, and your monitors are going to fit with it.
Yeah.
And, you add Wi-Fi to that now, and it brings all your devices into play.
Right.
And then, so if you have durability and you have compatibility, the last part's innovation.
Right.
And that's, things that you don't really think about, but those camera heads are really small.
Sure.
And you look around the market, and that's been a really nice advantage of how flexible you can get with it and get around different pipe bends. But then, and Jeff can talk to this more, but a few years ago, just adding TrueSense to the line and how that's expanded.
Been really exciting.
If you want to hit on that, Jeff.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was just going to go with diagnostics and all of our inspection cameras mainly. We have added the TrueSense functionality several years ago at Wyatt. We introduced that, I think 2018 it was.
Yeah.
And we have just continued to expand that from day one. So it started with just the standards and the mini reels, moved into the compact systems, and now we have it on the RM200. So every large reel now has that option. And now we're bringing that out recently, just about 6 months ago or so, we launched our micro reel Apex.
Wow.
So this has the TrueSense technology now into the smaller diameter clamshell reels.
Yeah.
So we brought that technology from the higher capacity products, now even into the lower pipe capacity products.
Yeah.
And that's just great because on top of the TrueSense functionality inside of the Apex reel, we also have an auto image flip. So this is the first small diameter camera that can now auto level inside of the pipe. So as the camera is, kind of vortexing as you're pushing down the line or pulling back, what will happen is as it gets to a certain point, the screen will actually flip back. So it's not a true self-leveling, but it has that functionality in the pipe.
Nice.
So it gives your image back upright.
Sure.
So up is up, down is down. In the current, all the other cameras in the market don't have that functionality.
Nice.
So this is the innovation that Ridgid's going to continue to deliver.
No, that's great. And one thing I don't want to miss is talking about Ridgid Connect, because I was a huge fan, still am. In fact, a lot of the videos that we share or that we receive from people are through Ridgid Connect. And what a great way to share media, capture images, video, documents, just about anything. It's so fantastic. And I love working with it. Now, I haven't worked with it in a long time. And then when I started APS, we had the need to share and receive video. And so I said, I'm going to get a Ridgid Connect account again. And it's been great. There's better features and things than even from years ago. And I remember being a part of that years ago at the Ridgid Roundup. We sat in the room there and talked about that. And to see it still today going strong and being a really powerful tool. So
yeah, it just seemed like that's the way the world was going. We'd go and people would keep their whatever inspections before after pictures in filing cabinets, and we just knew the world was going online, and that's where all the tools are going. So making use of the cloud, and we're going to keep adding features and functions to it. And honestly, I think it's just going to keep getting more important. I think you're going to see other tools start being more compatible with it, and I think there's a lot of legs with this overall ecosystem that includes pipe rehab that we're building now. So
it's exciting.
Thanks for being a loyal customer, and I think you're going to see that just continue to add features and functionality that you like.
Yeah, it's been really exciting just back at headquarters, back at Ridgid, and having that focus on Ridgid Connect. We've always had it for a number of years, but it didn't have the attention, I'll say, that it needed to really take it to these levels that we see new opportunities with. Yeah. Now we have dedicated product managers on the software side that are focused on this and helping us work with customers. What are the pain points that they're running into with Ridgid Connect today? What other software opportunities do we see for how you can manage, run your business, share reports with your customers, or just for your own in-house housekeeping? Making sure you're, who's going where, what jobs are getting done, understanding productivity and returns on your investments with which products can solve which jobs. And it's just the endless opportunities of what you can put into that software.
It's a great sales aid. I would encourage any plumber drain cleaner, if you're in the pipe rehab or plumbing drain cleaning where you're sharing media in any way, check out Ridgid Connect. It'll be well worth your time and money to invest in that. I think it's a great tool. So
thanks, man. So what's up with you? I remember a couple of years ago when you were talking about launching this APS thing, and you couldn't have picked better timing.
Yeah. Right. Well, I don't know if that's a joke or not, but we decided to kick things off like right when the pandemic hit, and we were like, okay. I remember like really early on creating packets that all the employees had to carry in their vehicles. That was like, we're essential workers, we're in the infrastructure business, and people rely on us to fix pipes and keep the health of the nation going, and it's 100% true. And, we all are part of that. And it was a very kind of scary time. We didn't really know what to expect. It was like, wow, this is, in my lifetime, I've never faced anything quite like that. And so it was scary for a lot of reasons, but, having started a new business and not knowing what was going to happen with things was interesting. But I tell you, it's been excellent. And if we can make it through that as a startup, I just feel like the sky's the limit for us. And that's been really true. And I've got an awesome team here. I've got a lot of great people that are just amazing. And so I couldn't do it without them and without the support of our customers and friends and people that rely on us and trust us. And so it's been really good, but we're just trying to kind of stay ahead of the curve and watch trends in the industry, and being able to offer Ridgid products is a huge shot in the arm for APS and a great partnership for us to be able to step into, to be able to just provide a better level of service for our folks. And it's exciting, but we're growing. There's a lot, a lot happening.
Absolutely off to a great start.
Yeah.
And,
we're very fortunate.
Happy to partner with you, and we'll echo your team. When they come up to do the training, so our folks can't say enough good words about them. And that's the thing, I always say, if business was just spreadsheets and PowerPoints, I think I would have quit a long time ago.
Sure, me too.
Gonna be a kayak or something instructor in the Colorado River. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's about people.
Yeah.
And people still sell to people. And
Right.
this relationship that we cultivated in a few conversations and
Yeah.
kept up over the years, that's what matters. And
Right.
I think APS does a real nice job of cultivating those relationships. And that's what Ridgid has honestly tried to do the last almost 100 years.
Yeah.
Started in 1923, and our very first sales tool was going out and seeing end customers on job sites in the Cleveland steel yards and shipyards and trying to sell them a wrench out of the back of a car.
Right.
But we would always do that and then take them to the local distributor. So distributors have always been a very important part of our sales model, and we're all in it together. Yeah. And so be it a relationship with a distributor, be it a relationship with an end user, that's what I love about doing business with Ridgid. And I think that it's reciprocated. I think that, we're recognized in the industry for, taking care of the people and being available.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys have a great relationship with a lot of folks in the industry, and it's a lot of people, a lot of overlap in our world, that, a lot of great people, customers of ours that are, just absolutely diehard Ridgid. And, so that makes it really fun for us, because it puts us in a good position to be able to continue to provide them with great products and support, knowing that we've got you guys behind us as well. So we sure appreciate it.
It's crazy to think our 100-year anniversary is right around the corner here.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
So
that's
100
crazy.
years of doing business.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I hope that we're a big shot in the arm for you guys, as you are for us, and we're going to do our absolute best to represent your products and uphold that brand and nurture it and care for it, just like you guys do. So
we have no doubt there. This has been fun, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Absolutely. Thank you guys
for
for coming in. So.
And you said that there's no traffic in Atlanta these days.
Yeah. So on your way back to Atlanta, you just
cruise right
no
through.
problem.
Sounds easy. Okay. All right.
Well, thanks guys so much for being here. And anybody that wants more information about Ridgid Tools, you can check out their website. Obviously, you just Google Ridgid and you're going to find them. They're everywhere on everything. And so if you need more information about products and would like any information about diagnostics or drain cleaning or pressing tools, get a hold of us. We're happy to help. Go to DrainGear.com. We've got products listed there, and you can check out our website for further information. So with that said, that's a wrap. Thanks guys so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome. Until next time.
All right.
See you everybody.
Later.
Bye.